Hello and welcome to Afterthoughts, the podcast where we discuss what is happening in our IPC community. We will be commenting on events that had a lot of attention and hopefully learn something new. I'm your host, Sienna, and today we are talking about the IPC Welcome Evening that happened last weekend that was organized by the staff. We'll talk about the marketing, the sketches, the song, and the purpose of this unique event. With me, I have two guests, Hung from Vietnam and Gabrielle from Belgium. Let's get started. First impression of the show. What do you guys like about it? What do you think?
So to me personally, I think I'm very impressive with the preparation of the show. Everything is very well organized, and there's a lot of activities that we can do together. And I'm surprised about how all of the performers can perform on the stage with a lot of light and costume, and everything is so amazing with the act and the song and everything. So I was very happy to be in the event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I also really liked the event. I was really amazed by the amount of activity that we had. It was from doing photos of old time to just listening to some natation stillage of the Olympic Games activity. And I found it actually really good.
Yeah, good. I agree. How was the marketing? How did it draw your guys' attention in? Was it good, bad?
Yeah, honestly, I think they didn't do a very good job this time for marketing, because there's so many people didn't show up for the event, and they didn't know how important they have to join the event for. And to me, to be honest, this event is very important for them, not just something for you just entertaining. To me, they have to show up somehow to see what's going on next and have a little preparation for their cultural evening later on. So I kind of a little bit surprised because so many people left and they have their own plan. So yeah.
It was the same for me actually. I was quite surprised. I didn't know that such a big amount of people weren't there actually. And I know that a lot of people left halfway through, which is also not good. And actually, the marketing wasn't so good because at first I thought that it was not a mandatory activity. And it's only with the fellowship that I understood that in fact it was really a mandatory activity.
Yeah.
And I think that first of all, a lot of people don't go to the fellowship, so maybe they didn't get the message. And also, we should have, I think, given more importance to the fact that it was an important activity.
Yeah.
And it was the only one that...
Just bring more attention to it during fellowships or something so everyone can know about it, or maybe hang up signs or something around.
Yeah, but one thing you have to remember, the fellowship is also mandatory.
Exactly. A lot of people forget actually. Or they
a lot of people don't go. But what were your guys' thoughts on the technical part, sounds, the lighting?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked how my favorite one was the light show, how they could put a lot of light of a lot of colors, and it gave a certain ambience to the scenery.
Yeah.
I think also with the natation activity, I really like how they made a little blue sheet, if you want to see, and they did a lot of effort, I think, for the on the technical level.
Yeah, I think the lighting was nice because I think that kind of made people more pay more attention and awake, and
generally I feel the lights is very good, but about the sound and the noise, it's something we need to pay attention, because there's some activities the sound is pretty loud, and we didn't want it for people to prepare before, so they kind of very surprised, and they not very get used to with the level of that very loud. So yeah. I mean, but basically the cultural evening have a very good preparation, and about the lights is very attracting. Everyone on the stage performance, they have their own space to shine, so that's kind of very I was hooked. So
I think they also had high energy.
Yeah.
Which made people more interactive and stuff.
Who had the high energy? The crowd or
No. The
okay.
teachers
Because
doing the show.
I
the
think
people
that the
doing
crowd
show.
was really into it though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Was it clear for you guys the purpose of the sketch? And was it too long? Was it?
I mean, like the whole show. I mean, I can understand like what the ideas like the school want to give her. So I mean, like it's pretty nice, but there's some. I mean, performance is really long, and especially it's not very obvious how to deliver the message.
Yeah.
So, but like in general, I like it. So.
Yeah. I think for me, I was a little confused at first, and I have a very short attention span, so it was kind of hard for me to pay attention for that long. But I mean, it was great. It was fun.
I can understand.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of activity
Yeah.
in a short amount of time. So
Yeah.
because some people didn't get hooked by and
Yeah.
And I like especially have a very good impression on the activities of the taking the pictures. Like we just copy the action inside the pictures, like to remember about the history of the school. And I mean, it's very valuable for us to know more about the school and know more about the idea of IPC. And like, I mean, it's great. And like people did a very good job to organize that thing. So
a lot of people actually forget that the school is like 103 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so surprising, right?
I feel like that part was fun because like we learned that, and then we got to recreate the photo, which was really fun. Get in outfits.
Agree.
I think it was also fun that it was like more of a contest.
Yeah. And it pushed people to imagine
exactly.
creativity.
Yeah. What is your understanding of the concept of education or edutainment? So education and entertainment.
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
So that's a very hard question, to be honest. But like personally, I think entertainment and education is somehow like combined to each other. You know, like I mean, at IPC, I experienced a lot of good stuff, and like it's kind of very surprising me the way the teachers like try to encourage you to be in the activities, to learn more about knowledge, but also can help you to entertain, can help you to have a very good time, and then some extra activities when you can improve your own skills as well. So I mean, like at IPC, it's totally worth it for me, like to experience new kinds of education, and also we can entertain every day. So it's kind of very helpful for our mind, and we're not very stressful to learn. There's so many stuff, and we don't have to care about like examination texts or something like that, but we just have fun in class, and we have a good connection with everyone. So I mean, like there's a good kind of education at the PC. Yeah,
they do a very good job at mixing both education and fun together.
Yeah.
When they managed to make some boring class, actually not boring, like most of the time I know that language lessons are not really great, but they do activities. Like I know that before they made some fellowships was made by the students, and actually I think that it's a great idea to make people go more into the world society of the IPC and not only walk, you know.
Yeah.
So back to the like cultural event activities. So I mean, I was very impressed because there's such a varieties of activities, and instead of entertaining you, they also teach you somehow, right? Do you think the same?
No, I was more about the fact that it was for the entertainment, because sometimes they told us something which is a secret message or something like this, like for you activity with Phyllis and Ines. But I think that the other one, like when Angel was joking about news, and the narration was more of a fun thing. I don't know. I don't think that there was a hidden message behind this.
Yeah. But I mean, like there was a very funny activity when Nalima and Hal talking about like how we should react and should be responsible in this school, but in a very funny and all in this way. But I mean, like
sometimes I didn't really understand what they were talking about. I know sometimes at one point they told us like that someone sent too many messages on email, and I was like, okay, what are we supposed to do with this information? So I didn't even know who did that.
Yeah, I don't know too, but like I mean, like I can like receive the message somehow, like because I want to like deliver the core value of the school. So how to be respectful, how to be let's say to treat each other equally here. So I mean, like they did a very good job about the cultural evening.
I think we should touch base again on why we think so many people didn't show up. Do we think that was because they were out doing something else and that already had a plan, or because they thought it would be boring, or?
I think that some of them thought that it will be way too boring.
Yeah.
Others, otherwise, I think that it's also a problem of communication. But I think more that it's a problem with the fact that people actually wanted to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it seemed for them like something boring, and they didn't insist, the teacher, I mean the one who organized this, that it was only once per IPC term.
Yeah.
Like I agree, because I mean like maybe the introduction week is kind of very hectic.
Yeah.
And it's there's
that was a lot.
so
That was
many
busy.
so many activities happen every day. So people have tendency to look at everything is kind of in the same level, and they didn't recognize how important they have to join the cultural evening, and maybe they just want to have some like good time with their friend, or maybe I mean the weather is so good. You know, the weather is so good. Like it's sunny and it's perfect for going out. So
and, like,
everyone
doing
just
their
wants to
thing.
stay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I have to emphasize that, like, the cultural evening is very, like, important. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, when I first heard about it, I thought it was just going to be, like, the teachers doing, like, a dancing show or, like...
Yeah, so something like this.
Yeah,
I saw
I didn't think it would be...
with Star Wars, I was like, wait, are they just doing, like...
I didn't think it would be a whole, like, teaching lesson. I was just gonna.
And especially they have rebel a lot, and they have to do a lot of stuff for the show. So I mean, like showing up is kind of very respectful for their like hard work.
They're putting in their own time too.
Yeah, so there was that one Ukrainian activity who was in between. That's the other way around. The cultural evening was in between the two, so maybe a lot of people just were like, oh yeah, it's just a break. We go there to see the show, and then we go back to the true activity, which is the Ukrainian thing.
Agree.
Actually, it wasn't really like that. Yeah. But maybe a lot of people just thought, oh, maybe I want to go back to the Ukrainian thing.
Yeah. But a lot of people left halfway through.
Yeah. Maybe because I think they thought it was boring or something like this.
Yeah. I don't get the idea, but maybe like there's too many people in the same like area. It's kind of very small. So I mean, they also need some air, you know. But like I'm happy that I saw some people coming back like after going out. So I mean, they just need some relaxing time, and then they will come back and try the activities. That is good time. Yeah. I mean, it's perfect.
Okay.
At least now we know that Nikolai... Oh, no, it wasn't Nikolai. Who was the one who smuggled things into Amazonia?
Who is that?
I don't know. There was that one...
Do you guys know?
There was that one quiz when one of the teacher... Like, there was stupid question. Like, I know that...
Felicity.
Yeah.
With the
Felicity lost herself in the Antarctica with the one dog or something like that. I know. But I forgot the Okay. Anyway.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing your reflection on this event. Soon you will be preparing your cultural evenings and have your time under the spotlight, which is super exciting. So thank you and see you next time.
See you.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.